அடுத்த சீசன் நம்ம ஜெயிச்சிடலாம் ப்ரோ. ஏன்னா அடுத்த சீசன் ஸ்மார்ட் அசஸ் கிடையாது, ஒன்லி பிளேயர்ஸ் தான் வருவாங்க.
நான் அன்டைம்ல விளாட்றது நிறுத்திக்கிறேன். அது ஒரு பெரும் பிரச்சனையா இருக்கு. நான் ஒரு நாள் பகல்ல ஒரு நாள் நல்லா விளாண்டேன் சரியா. இந்த மாதிரி நைட்ல வேலைக்கு ஆகும் போட்டு பொறிக்கிறானோ நைட்ல. ப்ரோ என்ன சொல்ற ப்ரோ?
நெட்வொர்க் நல்லா இருந்தா விளாடலாம் ப்ரோ.
ஏன் நெட்வொர்க் எந்த பிரச்சனையும் இல்லையா? நல்ல நெட் தான் வச்சு.
ஓய்யோ
நெட்டெல்லாம் குறைய
லக்கடாப்பா எனக்கு.
கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரமா லைவ் போடுங்க.
வர முடியாதியா, வேலை தான் முக்கியம். அப்புறம் தான் எல்லாம். சரிதானே? டைலாக் நல்லா இல்லையா?
நல்லா இல்ல, அதான் அமைதி ஆயிட்டோம். கடையில என்ன பண்ணீங்க?
கேட்டாம் பாரு ஒரு கேள்வி. என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க?
உண்மையிலே கேக்குறேன், கடையில என்ன பண்ணுவீங்கன்னு கேக்குறேன்.
நான் வந்து சிஸ்டம் சர்வீஸ் இன்ஜினியர்.
ஓ, அது தெரியும். என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க கேட்டா சிஸ்டம் சர்வீஸா, அது எங்களுக்கு தெரியாது.
அதான் என் வேலை இருக்கிற வரைக்கும் செய்வேன். சில நாள் சீக்கிரம் வர்றதுக்கு ட்ரை பண்றேன்ல, அதே விட்டு கடைச்சிட்டு உடையந்துடும். கடுப்படி
இல்லாதப்ப என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க?
வேலை எல்லாம் இருந்துகிட்டே இருக்கும்யா, டைட்டா இருக்கும். ஆனா நானா தான் உடையந்துடும்.
ஏன் ப்ரோ டைட்டா இருக்கு? லூசா இல்லையா?
லூசா எல்லாம் எவனும் வரமாட்டான்யா. நீ வேணா வாங்க மறுபடிக்கு.
சரி,
இல்ல
20,000 ரூபாய்ல eFootball ஆடுற மாதிரி ஒரு பிசி கொடுக்க பிரைன்.
ஒரு ப்ராசரே 10,000 ரூபாய் குறைஞ்சபட்ச ப்ராசர். ஓடிப்போ எங்கேயாச்சும்.
இங்க பாருங்க, டிஸ்கவுண்ட் கூட பண்ண மாட்டாரு மண்டபாய். கூட பழகிட்டு
அப்படியே சுகுரா 60,000 ரெடி பண்ணு.
என்னையா ஒலிசி என்னையா அடிக்கிற? என்னையா
60,000 ரெடி பண்ணு.
இதே எங்க மண்டபாய் ஒரு சேனல் வச்சிருந்தாருன்னா, நேரம் ஒரு கடை வச்சிருந்தாருன்னா 15,000 ரூபாய்க்கு eFootball ஆடுற மாதிரி பிசி கொடுத்துருப்பாரு.
எல்லா பிசினையும் விளையாடலாம், நல்லாதான் விளையாடும்.
என்ன சொல்றீங்க மண்டபாய்?
Did you got it?
இல்ல பிரைன் ப்ரோ, நாங்க அதான் வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டோம்.
எல்லாம் ரேட் அதிகமாயிடுச்சுடா.
இருந்தாலும் மண்டபாய் தருவாரு.
நல்லா. அவர் வீட்டுக்கு போனா செவுல 2 வைப்பாரு. 20,000 ரூபாய்க்கு
மண்டபாய் பேச மாட்டாரு.
இல்ல நீ போய் உன் பக்கத்துல இருக்கிற எந்த கடையில கேளு.
இல்ல பிரைன் ப்ரோ, எனக்கு
ஃபேப்ரிகாஸ் பொசிஷன் மட்டுமா அவுட் வைடா.
ஃபேப்ரிகாஸ் யார் மூஞ்ச காட்டுங்க. பேர்லாம் எனக்கு தெரியாது. ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேரே பண்ணாம
அந்த ஃப்ரீயா கொடுத்தாங்களேடா.
ஆமா, அவன் பொசிஷன்
அவுட் வைடியா அவன்.
யோ பொசிஷன்யா.
அப்ப அவுட் வைட்ல ஒரு மேனேஜர் கொடுத்தாங்களே, யாரு? கோமேனா?
அவுட் வைட் வந்து வேற ரூபன் அமோரினா தான் வரும்.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very
கடைசி
best
நாள்ல
defenders
எப்பவுமே
of
டைம்
the
இல்ல
1990s. And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
No.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important. DiMarco is sporting a guilty look after that. Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more. John Shawley! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through. Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge. So, a breakthrough already. Serginho. Xavi Alonso is onto it in a flash. That's Rijkaard. Stojkovic. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. And it's Neymar. Mayulu going forward. And it's Dembele. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That's a great ball crossfield. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. Great vision. Picked out brilliantly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Quarter plate 40 ரூபா வரும். குவார்டர் பிளேட் 40 ரூபா வரும். அதை அனுப்பிச்சு ஒரு 40 ரூபாய்க்கு வாங்கி சாப்பிடு.
குவார்டர்லாம் வேண்டாம் மண்டபாய், பிரியாணி மட்டும் போதும். அதான் எப்படி கேஷா செக்கா?
கேஷா செக்கா? ஏன்டா
Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? First quarter of an hour gone.
வாங்க முடியாது. செக்கா கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா கொஞ்சம் ஓகே தான். நாங்க
Bruno Fernandes. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. He made it look a bit predictable. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. That's a throw.
நம்ம ரெண்டு பேர் சேர்ந்து பிரெயின் ப்ரோ வீட்டுக்கு போயிரலாம்.
ஆமா, பிரெயின் ப்ரோ வீட்டுக்கு போறது ஒரு 1 hour டே. அவர் வீட்டுக்கு போக ஒரு நாள் ஆயிடும்டா.
Lofted upfield.
பரவாயில்ல, நம்ம போலாங்கறேன். இல்ல பிரெயின் ப்ரோ விருப்பம்லாம் வேணா. என்ன சொல்றீங்க பிரெயின் ப்ரோ?
Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Couldn't squeeze it through.
அப்ப இதுல இருந்து நம்ம தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு.
He has found a way through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Mayulu. It's Albert Ferrer. Bruno Fernandes. And it's DiMarco. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mayulu. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in plenty of space here. Serginho. In towards the back stick.
Samuel bro, hi bro, welcome to the stream bro. Up kya ya?
Rafinha
created
one goal already. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Foot in. Well timed, excellent interception.
avoid எல்லாம் பண்ணலையா காலையிலே
Okay,
ஓடல என்ன
being
சொன்னேன்
behind
எதுக்கு
in the
அவுட்
break
வரப்போ
isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Stojkovic. He's through here. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty.
GG
And that
penalty.
is a
Hi Brian.
huge moment in the
Tamil
context
bro,
of the
hi
game.
bro, welcome to the stream.
And that's going to be a booking.
சாப்பிட்டியா என்ன சாப்பிட்ட
Well, you either commit
இன்னைக்கு
a
உனக்கு எப்படி
foul
போச்சு
and take
டிவிஷன்
one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
நான் தான் திரும்ப
Arsenal
கேட்டேன்
with a chance to get level.
நான் தான் திரும்ப கேட்டேன் சாப்பிட்டேன் சாம்பார் சிக்கன் சாம்பாருக்கு சிக்கன் கிரேவி கொஞ்சமா ஐயோ கிரேவி
And Czech pulls off a sensational save.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls.
சாப்பிட்டேன் சாம்பார் சிக்கன் கிரேவி சாம்பார்ல சிக்கன் கிரேவியா என்னயா இது அப்படியாதான் ஒண்ணு இருக்கு என்னத்தே சாம்பார் சிக்கன் கிரேவியா டிவிஷன்ல போக மாட்டேங்குது ப்ரோ டிவிஷன் 2 1600 தாண்டல இப்போ 530 அதேதான்பா எனக்கும்
Neymar does really well to win the ball there. The final seconds now. And it's Dembele. Looking to play him in. Dembele flashes it across. And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
சரிங்க ஸ்ரீநாத் ப்ரோ
The second period is on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. DiMarco having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Xavi Alonso. Bruno Fernandes. Mayulu. To Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Huh?
Arsenal do have a chance to counter here.
Dangerous இல்லடா
And it's Pedri. Threads one in. Now it's Haaland. Xavi Alonso.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Batistuta. Goes looking wide. And they can counter here. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Driven in. Cleared away. Mayulu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Stojkovic. Xavi Alonso. And this is Batistuta. And it's Stojkovic. Stojkovic, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Serginho. And it's Neymar. Neymar for Xavi Alonso. This is a promising build-up. And Batistuta! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stojkovic. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can they get him away? And it's been hooked away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Stojkovic. Goes down, but nothing given. Looking for the run. Now it's Dembele. Dembele stood his ground strongly. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. Stojkovic. And this is Batistuta. And he is Batistuta! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! And he's heaved it away. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk cuts it out. That's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. That's a little off target. And no, that was never going to make it.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Now it's Batistuta. Xavi Alonso. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Odo. Into the last 5 minutes. Stojkovic powering forward here. Vitinha. Mayulu. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Juve. Now he's got space here. That's good vision. Van Dijk promptly. And that will be the final act.
Hi bro, welcome to the
Arsenal
stream.
perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. So there it is. What struck you most about?
Hello, Mr. Monday FC. நான் பேசுறது கேக்குதா?
கேக்குதுடா.
மாட்டீங்களா? பேய் இருக்கா இல்லையா?
ஐதாடா. என்னடா இருக்கு? ஏன்டா அதே கேட்க நடக்கா ஏன்டா?
அவ்வளவுதான் ஒண்ணுமே பண்ண முடியாது. நீ நம்மள தடுக்கவே முடியாது. அவ்வளவுதான் அடுத்த அபு ப்ரோட்ட கேக்குறோம். பண்ணலாம்னு ஆசையா இருக்கு.
இல்ல
ஆனா அதெல்லாம் ப்ரெஷர் ஆகுமேனு தோணுது. தோனி செதுக்கிய அமைதியான கேப்டன் MS தோனியின் ஒரு 3-4 வருஷம் நல்லா கவனிச்சு பார்த்துட்டு தான் அவருக்கு அப்புறம் ருத்ராஜ் கேப்டன் பொறுப்பை ஏற்றுக்கிட்டாரு. தோனியும் பிளெமிங்கும் சேர்ந்து ருத்ராஜ் ஒரு அமைதியான கேப்டன்
பொசிஷன் இட்டு வந்தா லாங் பால் கொண்டு வராங்க, லாங் பால் இட்டு வந்தா பொசிஷன் கொண்டு வராங்க.
லாகடா. எல்லாம் என் நேரம்டா, அவங்ககிட்டலாம் தோக்குறதுன்றது என் நேரம். என் நேரம் காலண்டா எல்லாம்.
இப்போ ஃபேப்ரிகாஸ் என்ன சொன்னா?
என்னது
ஃபேப்ரிகாஸ் என்ன பொசிஷன் சொன்னா?
பொசிஷன் கேம் என்ன?
Upper with 10 win streak, batch in Division 3 or above. என்னோட ஆப்போனன்ட்டா bro?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, this must be one of the most spectacular sights in football. Stand upon stand, stacked each on top of the other, right up to the sky, in order to accommodate the vast fan base of La Bocca's Docklands.
பொசிஷன் கேம்லாயா? பொசிஷன் கேம் தானா?
அப்புறம் விங்கர் ஸ்டைல் ஆடுறானுங்க, அவுட் வைடுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
விங்கர்லாம் இல்ல, பொசிஷன் தான். நீங்களே அவனை தர வச்சிருக்கீங்க.
நானும் அவனதான் வச்சிருக்கேன்.
அப்புறம் என்ன?
ஆமால பொசிஷன் மட்டும்தான் இருக்கு. சரி பாப்போம்.
So that's got things underway. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And Messi! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Stylish in the extreme. A delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb. And you can see he meant every bit of this.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pirlo. Spread to the right. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Xavi Alonso. Esposito. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared without hesitation. Griezmann is flagged offside. Odo. And it's Pirlo. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Stojkovic can see things others simply cannot. Stojkovic. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That has been slung wide. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Arsenal with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Arsenal are behind here despite their domination of possession. Odo. Rooney tries to pass it through. And the shot! Esposito. Zanetti. Esposito. Pinches it off him. Rooney. And it's Zanetti. Now Yaya Toure. Xavi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Stojkovic. Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, that's a very... He's having a pop! Well, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Stojkovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
Esposito. And this is Griezmann. And he was alert to it. Can he finish?
Oh.
And that is doing no harm at all. Odo.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Bale. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Ambitious ball here. No outsmarting him this time. Pirlo. And this is Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar. And it's Xavi Alonso. And it's Zanetti. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Arsenal unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with... He's gone for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Zanetti. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, he's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Pirlo, tidy with his distribution. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi, he's got away. And it's Otto. Yaya Toure! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Otto receives it in a wide position. He is through. Oh, what has happened here? Otto puts them all in. The referee has given a corner. Arsenal have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bro, நாளைக்கு free try வருமா? What camera are you using? Xini. I'm using blimp camera, bro.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Impressive jump! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that has left him in a heap. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chiellini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Out towards the flank. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Played in. He's rising!
போடுங்க.
It's a goal! Arsenal are level. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United have opted to make another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Zanetti. Zanetti picks it up out wide.
Oh,
that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely spread. And he's managed to get free. He's getting up there. In he goes again. Goal! Arsenal! And that for him is goal number 10. Griezmann duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United making further changes here and in quick succession. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Serginho cuts out the pass. That's a cute ball. Zanetti. And it's Stojkovic. Messi in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? And that's in. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then.
He's having a hit!
Oh my God.
Nearly, but not quite.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Stojkovic. Messi, very much a man of this moment. .5 minutes to add. Esposito. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little pass back. Agbadou. Griezmann. And it's Xavi Alonso. It's Alonso!
Oh.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Ferdinand. Zanetti. To Messi. Stojkovic. Good ball, good take. And that's been drilled in. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
என்னம்மா பேசுற மாட்டேன் இன்டர்லியம்மா என்னாச்சுடா என்னாச்சு ஏன் மூட்டை இன்டர்லாம்பா மாட்டதா இருக்கு
Sim, lá tira. Yeah. Sim.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this from...
Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So a breakthrough already. Shoots! And no mistake. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Silvestre made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Good ball, good take. He's having a hit! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they're quick to get it. It's Kagawa! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Arsenal are 3 down and sinking. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in.
bro இது
And this is
நம்ம hold பண்ணா
Owen.
சொல்லவே
He
ஆகணும்.
has found the way through. Owen! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's a good-looking ball. Zanetti. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Esposito. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The pass has gone astray. Looking for the run. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? And the shot! Owen with a beautifully timed run.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Rijkaard. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Now it's Kagawa. And he is deftly away.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Shevchenko. Neymar. Now there's a fine ball. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Threads one in. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Shevchenko. Great chance! Well taken goal. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Still behind by 2. Oh no, what has happened here? Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Kagawa. It's a threatening ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Look at the space here. Big chance! And he hits the net. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's the end of the first 45. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again.
Arsenal really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
And header!
சான்ஸ்ல
It
எப்படா
goes to
கிடைக்கும்?
show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Rice. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He shifted it to the flank. Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Great ball, and he's in here. Rice looking to add to his goal. Can he get it through? He's through here. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Owen made a good run there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Owen.
Such good technique.
And he welcomes it in.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rijkaard. Chiellini. And Zanetti. Serginho. Almost an hour gone. And it's Neymar. And here's Shevchenko. Serginho. Gabriel. Oh, what a mistake! And Shevchenko! And yes, it's there! Time then for the first substitution of the game. So could they be onto something here? And that could set him on his way. Owen! Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rijkaard. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Chiellini. Neymar. And it's Royce. It's gone out for a throw-in. And no, that was never going to make it. Kagawa. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. It's a searching pass. Oh, what has happened? It's Ibrahimovic! And that's a good finish. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Zanetti. Caught offside that time. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Owen. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And it's Doué. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Back where it came from. Rice. Kagawa. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zanetti. Royce. Neymar. Saliba. Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Neymar! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Zanetti. Pass somewhat off target. Doué. Just 5 minutes left. Now this could be a chance. And Rice! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rice. Ibrahimovic, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Foot in. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Royce. Knocks it into space. This could be their final throw of the dice.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bruno Fernandes. Neatly clipped into space. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Cramped and narrow, that's how it is in the Boca district. These vertical three-tier stands, very much a creation out of necessity, and at the same time they are what make the Bombonera so unique. So straight into the action. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Bellingham. Takes a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rijkaard. Now Saliba. Chiellini. That's a pretty loose pass. Some good work on the right flank here. Drogba. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's got a great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And a header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Now it's Shevchenko. Serginho makes a dash for it. Oh, that's fabulous. Zanetti. Neymar plays the ball back. Odo. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
And Bernardo Silva! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bernardo Silva. And he's definitely onside. Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Played out towards the right wing. Elects to cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Drogba. Odo. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bellingham. And he's picked it up out wide. Showing good feet. Well, that has not gone well. No goals as yet. That's a good ball. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester
Welcome, bro.
United!
JKBs, bro. How are you, bro?
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's forced to go back. And this is Bernardo Silva. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Serginho. That is lovely. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. Saliba gets it away. Xhaka cuts out the pass. Rafinha. Defending of the desperate variety. And he welcomes it in. Ah, such a clever touch. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And this is Shevchenko. Donnarumma sends that a long way.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Mbappe running with intent. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Otto. And it's Rijkaard. And Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne threads one in. Great vision. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Caught offside that time. And this is Shevchenko. Some resolute defending there. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Arsenal unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Rijkaard. Saliba. Chiellini. Zanetti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He goes for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Opts for safety. Pinches it off him. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk could drive, and he's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Serginho. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now, who's going to be first to this? Otto. And it's Bernardo Silva. Esposito. And it's Zanetti. Looking to play him in. Serginho.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Bellingham. There he goes, motoring forward. Otto. Neymar. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And this is Drogba. Chiellini. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Batistuta. Otto. That is good strength. Bellingham. De Bruyne. That's a shade optimistic. That's good running with the ball.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Look at the space here, and the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Batistuta is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Timber. He's found a way past. Xhaka. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Albert Ferrer. Timber. The muscular approach does pay off here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. Shevchenko. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.
Dale. Listo.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things already rolling.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
No way through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing... And a chance! And one more try! Now, who's going to be first to this? And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Del Piero plays it short. And here's Del Piero. And he gets rid in a hurry. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pirlo pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Del Piero. And he shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Shevchenko. In with the challenge. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them...
Real chance! And he's there to clear it. Del Piero. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zanetti. Arsenal are behind here despite their domination of possession. Royce is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And here's Royce. Del Piero. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Oh, good read.
That was well played.
In he goes again! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And it's Royce. Played out wide. Zanetti. Now here's the delivery. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
And this is Messi. Oh, nice touch. He's got away. Messi. And Messi! Oh, what has happened? Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's in. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rijkaard. That's a sharp pass. Agbadou cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Rijkaard. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Del Piero. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That was quite a hit. Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. Agbadou. And it's Otto. Spread out to the left. Rijkaard. And it's Royce. And Neymar. And it's half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, that's a key interception. Agbadou. Rijkaard. Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Del Piero. Otto. Neymar. And it's Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. Royce. And Zanetti. Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries a shot! Just cruising!
Bro, hi
They
bro.
are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Summer goal, bro. Important.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. A case now of complete control. Over to the right flank. And it's Xabi Alonso. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's good vision. And this is Eto'o. He has found the way through. Eto'o! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Otto does really well to win the ball there. Xabi Alonso. Royce. Now it's Haaland. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Royce. And it's Neymar. It's Xabi Alonso. Neymar. Gives it back. And it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Now the cross. Maldini gets it clear.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
That's good play. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Yamal. Xabi Alonso. Neymar. This is a promising build-up. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's on it. Can he get away? He is through here. It's anyone's ball now. And he should have made it 4.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's been taken short. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's having a go! It is a very, very good save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
So their 4th corner of the game. Rijkaard can get it clear. Excellent challenge there. He's had a shot! They're up to 5 corners now. Bale with the short one. And here's Bale. Oh, that's nice. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Bale.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Rijkaard. Now it's Haaland. For Xavi Alonso. Last chance, perhaps. Distributed tidily. Good ball, good take. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Eto'o. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Rijkaard. Zanetti. They really do have to make something of this. Oh, strongly challenged there. That's that, the end. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market and often seen as an integral component.
Jove! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Stojkovic. This looks promising. Mateus. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. And he was alert to it. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi, he's found a way through. Swings in across. Oh, he's been... Messi! It's loose this time, surely! They've scored! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Distributed tidily. Now it's Stojkovic. And he's managed to get free. Oh, some astute defending there.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gerrard. Mateus. Oh, well played. And this is Shevchenko. And he's straight offside. Stojkovic. Gerrard. And here's Neymar. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel...
Neymar! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Stojkovic. That's Rijkaard. And it's Gerrard. Stojkovic. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Just eases him off the ball. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Threads one in. That's really well cleared. Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Arsenal have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And he can clear it away. Stojkovic. Now it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Odo. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Played out towards the right wing. Drives it in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Liverpool have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Lovely bit of skill. Driven in. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Rijkaard. Juve always looking for that half a chance. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought that...
And that is all they have time for. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it has been tight. It's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment. And at half-time, the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half. Gerrard. And it's Stojkovic. Stojkovic! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
No, he's just misjudged that one. Rodri. Nicely spread. And here's Messi. Szoboszlai. Saliba does really well there. He is strong. Messi is behind this one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Messi! He doesn't look too happy with that. Haaland being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Rodri. Almost an hour gone. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, nice touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mateus. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Now it's Haaland. Over to the right flank. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, it's played into the area. Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Haaland. Stojkovic can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Keeper's got good distance on that. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Neymar. And here's Van Basten. Shevchenko. Otto. Opts for safety. Now he's got space here. Well read, nice interception. Dani Olmo. Rodri. Van Basten.
Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's forced to go back. Juve. That's good running with the ball. They want to be quick to recover this. Tries one from range. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Shevchenko gets it away. Oh, sweet feet. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And they've got rid. They get a throw in. Stojkovic pinches it off him. And it's Olmo. And here's Van Basten. I think we're just about done here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Doué, Dani Olmo. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Otto, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Gerrard. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Shevchenko.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Dani Olmo. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this play... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Great vision. And this is Kaut. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Kaut. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Danny Olmo. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. Spread to the right. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. Stojkovic chasing after it. Arsenal are behind here despite their domination of possession. And there's a searching pass. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. He has found the way through. Stoiker. Oh, great leap! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Played out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chiellini. And it's Shevchenko. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Neymar going face to face. And the shot! Neymar! What about that one? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Arsenal restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Batistuta. And it's Guardiola. Chiellini. And Stojkovic. And he's forced to go back. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Best. Oh, that's fabulous. And the ball is out of play. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Chiellini. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Dani Olmo. He is through here! Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Couch looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Oh, what has happened here? It's an inviting looking ball, that. Chiellini. Zanetti. And it's Chiellini. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Arsenal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Chiellini. Gerrard. Neymar gives it back. That's Gerrard. And it's Rijkaard. Ball played for Rijkaard. And he's intervened well there. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Dani Olmo has created one goal already. That's a good ball out wide. It's a promising position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Searching pass he's played there. Dani Olmo. Ball played for Kokchu. Plays a sharp little ball here. Great chance! Rijkaard. Chiellini. Oh, there's a probing ball. Saliba. And it's Neymar. And it's Zanetti. To Gerrard. Guardiola wins the duel this time. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well measured. Real chance here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zanetti. Kokchu. Gerrard. Thinks about the shot. Best.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Showing good feet. Zanetti. Could go all the way here. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Gerrard.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he welcomes it in. Saliba. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Kaut. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they can counter here. Gerrard. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And Zanetti. Opts for safety. And it's Rijkaard. Arsenal desperately searching for the winner here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And this is the big chance.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he cuts out the supply. Guardiola. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So it is something for both, but I... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Things are heating up very nicely here in Monterrey. The loyal followers of Tigres making a proper scene here. This place is not called El Volcan for nothing. So things are underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's...
Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's put paid to the danger. Gerrard. Vardiol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in a great position here. He's through here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Floated through, pinches it off him. Diouf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kimmich.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ball's gone out of play. Still goalless. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bojan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vardiol. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Gerrard. And it's Neymar. No, he's had it taken off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pele. Bojan. Pele. That's good vision. He's in a good... And De Bruyne! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And it's been played through. Odo. And it's Gerrard. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. This their second corner of the game. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mateus, little pass back, and it's Gerrard. Now Saliba. Oh, he's bustling through here. David Villa. Great Hazard! And he's done it! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Tigres have fired themselves in front. And Bojan! Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's onto this. There's the shot! And no mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players...
Getting up there! He will be livid with himself. That's a throw. Zanetti. Gerrard. Zanetti. Now Saliba. Oh, he's been caught napping. Here comes the cross. And that has been knocked clear. Played back. And it's Gerrard. Diouf receives it in a good position here. Out towards the flank. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Arsenal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Arsenal get the second half started. And that has been cut short. Gerrard. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Haaland. And he's chosen to go back. It's a good spell of possession, this. Rijkaard. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Haaland. Azar, looking understandably energised after his goal. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dink through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pele. And it's De Bruyne. Neymar, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Gerrard. Back where it came from. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's superb. Diouf. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mateus. And he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Space for him to turn and look. Mateus's delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely feet. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard! Oh, it rattles the bar. Forced to go back. Nice control. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
So we have movement on both benches. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Rijkaard. Gerrard. And here's Haaland. Haaland touches it back. Rijkaard. And here's Neymar. And he's in on chance! Koundé can get it clear. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's going to go a long way. Diaz played out to the left flank. And it's Doué. Looking for options for movement. Terrific effort! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Doué knocks it into space.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rijkaard. Now Saliba. Now he's off and running. Neymar makes a dash for it. Works it forward.
Diouf really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a cute ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Haaland. Doué. Doué going forward. He'll try from distance. Saliba with the clearance. Back they go.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's having a pop!
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Gerrard. Diouf. He's got away. Arsenal have it back and can go again. They'll have to settle for that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
Oh.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So things are underway.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Doku. Rijkaard. And it's Lopez. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ah, lovely Phidias. Haaland! Oh, that's a waste.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Roberto Carlos. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, terrible pass. And he is deftly away. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Odo. And here's Haaland. Tries to play it through. Now it's Neymar! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Neymar. Pings in across. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Lampard. Well, that has not gone well. Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Lopez. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Nice sequence of passes, this. Showing good feet. Rodri. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Lampard. And he's quick to return it. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Haaland. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Lopez. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Lampard is someone with real dynamite in his boots. In with the challenge.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Lampard stood up well to him there. Oh, shoots! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, can he get onto this? Gerrard wins the duel this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Rodri. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So, we're into the second 45.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's an imaginative pass. Lampard. Here's Rodri. Yamal. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take.
Doku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Doku is in a really good position out wide. He's found a way through. No, he's had it taken off him. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. This is a promising build-up. And it's Messi.
Such good technique.
Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! Otto clears without hesitation. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great vision. This looks promising. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri. Lampard. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, he wasn't going to let him past. That is a great pick out. There takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's Gerrard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Can he finish? Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Arsenal have their third corner.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet is the team's great visionary. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Quality ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hullet. Good read. Needed to be.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Shevchenko. Neymar. Nice control. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's goal on the finish. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Eto'o. And it's Nedved. Beckham. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Shevchenko tries to clear. Spread to the right. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shevchenko getting forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that will be the final act. Arsenal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned